Podcast 289, a photojournalist's explanatory of nature, identity, and cultural significance, an expository essay on the works of yours truly, Dr. William Anderson Gittins, D.D., copyright 2026, ISBN 9798 90452 0960. Greetings to all listeners tuning in from near and far. I am Dr. William Anderson Gittins, D.D., broadcasting to you from the beautiful island of Barbados. Welcome to episode 289 of our podcast series. Today, I invite you into my world, where photojournalism meets cultural theory and divinity to explore the intersections of nature, identity, and cultural significance. Drawing from my extensive academic and artistic contributions, particularly my latest expository essay entitled A Photojournalist's Explanatory of Nature, Identity, and Cultural Significance, Gittins 2026. This episode will immerse you in a thoughtful meditation upon how images and narratives combine to reveal profound truths about ourselves and the world we inhabit. The conversation begins with what I call the cultural significance collaborating with identity. To spark your imagination, let us reflect on two seemingly simple yet deeply symbolic elements: water and flowers. How does one connect a flower to identity? Is it merely the type of flower, or is there more concealed beneath the surface? In my work, I regularly explore the etymological roots and symbolic weight of both water and flowers to uncover richer meanings. theglassmagazine.com. For example, water stems from the Proto-Indo-European root word, universally symbolizing life, purification, and transformation across diverse cultures, from Christian baptism rites to the sacred waters of the Ganges River in Hindu traditions. en.wikitonori.org and Gittins 2026. Flowers, deriving from the Latin flos, represent ephemeral beauty, growth, and cultural identity. Writers like Pablo Neruda, Robert Frost, and Sylvia Plath harness natural elements as metaphors for the human condition, portraying fragility and resilience as reflections of personal and collective identities. ijar.org. Visually, these ideas manifest vividly in my photographic work. Though I am not formally trained in botany or horticulture, my experience in oceanography, combined with decades spent tending gardens alongside my wife, has nurtured my deep admiration and understanding of plants. I am therefore a self-proclaimed green thumb plant lover and nature enthusiast. The resilience of the desert rose, the beauty and adaptability of the begonia, and the therapeutic mists of fountains all offer powerful visual metaphors that I capture through my lens. Flower Garden News. My photographic and cinematic style is deliberate and symbolic. Over 4 decades, I have honed my ability to manipulate natural light to create emotional depth. For instance, capturing fountain mists bathed in sunlight becomes a metaphor for divine presence and the duality of reality itself. Gittins 2026. The interplay of contrasting colors, the delicate pinks of hibiscus juxtaposed with the glossy leaves of begonias, embodies layered emotions and complexities of identity. Inspired by Caribbean and African diasporic aesthetics, my compositions tell culturally rich stories embedded within each image. Yet, this conversation is more than aesthetic appreciation. My work engages scientific observation as well. For instance, one section of my scholarly conversation investigates how smoke from fire influences the pigmentation of the desert rose. While smoke has limited direct impact on pigment, it highlights environmental stressors and ecological interconnectedness. Scholar.google.com and Gittins 2026. One of the most striking studies in my portfolio involves the water bursts phenomenon. By applying linguistic analysis, phonology, orthography, morphology, and etymology, I dissect this sudden natural event intersecting with human-made structures. The rupture symbolizes vulnerability and transformation, illustrating the constant dialogue between nature and culture, identity and heritage. Gittins 2026. From microscopic floral details to catastrophic natural disruptions, my work presents a wide-ranging exploration of nature, identity, and cultural significance. It is this interdisciplinary approach, melding theology, cultural theory, media arts, cinematography, podcasting, and photojournalism, that defines my practice. I invite you, dear listeners, to view the world through a multi-dimensional lens, celebrating the intertwined bonds between environment, selfhood, and collective memory. Gittins 2026. I trust this episode has provided some enlightening perspectives. It has been my pleasure guiding you through my journey and works. For those eager to dive deeper, I encourage you to explore my full scholarly conversation, A Photojournalist's Explanatory of Nature, Identity, and Cultural Significance, available under ISBN 9798904520960, independent.academia.edu, William Gittins. It is an essential read for anyone fascinated by the intersections of art, culture, and the natural world. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating narratives hidden in the everyday. God bless.